The sleepy suburb of Coral Springs, Florida, 1995.
Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we're about to receive from your bounty. Amen.
This looks delicious.
Nikki Reynolds is a wholesome, happy teenager.
Now, a bit later, I'll be going to church.
Adored by her parents, Robert and Billie Jean.
Brownies for that bake sale. You're going to help me, aren't you?
Yep, and eat the chocolate.
Oh, not too much.
Nikki had been adopted when she was just a few months old, and the Reynolds were absolutely delighted to get her.
Church. Help me say this. Choir practice last night. You two girls, incredible.
She excels in school
It feels so good to sing at home.
and is deeply committed to her faith.
Well, how about a little tune right now?
Oh, no, Dad, don't be silly.
Of course we can.
Come on.
You had this all-American girl who goes through her life being like a really good kid, really well-behaved, loved in church, loved in school.
Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and
But soon, Nikki strays from the righteous path. Her worship turns from God to guys.
She met a guy at high school, she fell in love, and she got pretty obsessed with this kid, Carlos.
Nikki enters a new world of seduction and sex.
She felt like she was really in love with him, had based her whole life around him.
This isn't typical teen infatuation. Nikki has problems that run deep.
Borderline personality disorder is a very complex group of behaviors, mostly characterized by the inability to handle any kind of rejection.
No, I can't make it tomorrow.
Well, why not?
Stuff to do.
Are you breaking up with me again?
No, baby, just calm
Like many
down.
teenagers,
Tell me to
Carlos
calm
doesn't
down.
want to get too serious.
Is there someone else?
No.
When he threatens to dump Nikki, she sets a trap.
What? What is it?
I think I'm pregnant. Carlos, I don't know.
Whenever they would break up, she would come back with a story, well, guess what, I'm pregnant.
You're not lying to me again.
No! Carlos, I love you.
He had told her at some point that if she was pregnant, he would never dump her, that he would stand by her. Then it would transpire that she wasn't, and he would fall off the scene again.
Nikki's borderline personality disorder is taking over her life.
I don't want to see him!
Too bad you're going.
She started becoming moody.
Nikki, the pastor can help you.
She started arguing with her mother, with whom she'd always been close.
Please, Nikki, there's something terribly wrong.
Yes, there's something wrong. My fat-ass mother won't.
Don't.
Nobody really realized things were as bad inside her head as they were.
Get your hands off me!
Carlos finally has enough of Nikki's antics
What an ugly bitch. She's
and
just
dumps
ugly.
her for another
With her
girl.
fat eyes. Surely you can do better than that!
Get over it.
Her image is everything, and anything that made her look bad, in her case, maybe not having a man on her arm, having been rejected by her boyfriend, was intolerable.
Her parents have had enough too and arranged to see the school counselor.
What are you doing here?
Just calm down.
What are you talking about with her? her.
We're trying to help you. You've got to stop lying.
I am pregnant, Mom. I'm not lying this time. You've got to stop interfering in my life. No! No!
We'll see you tomorrow morning at 10.
But Nikki has her own plans for the next morning.
When Nikki's world didn't go right, she way overreacted.
There's a storm brewing in the mind of teenager Nikki Reynolds.
Is there someone else? Is there?
No.
Dumped by her boyfriend, suffering from borderline personality disorder.
I can tell when you're lying.
Her mood swings are out of control. May 1997. Coral Springs, Florida.
I don't want you to take me. I want to go by myself.
Too bad.
Concerned about her behavior,
But I have to be
Nikki's parents are seeking help.
We're going to meet your friends because we're going to see the counselor.
I'll go by myself.
No!
But Nikki has other plans.
Nikki wanted to murder her boyfriend, to kill him with a knife, because she wanted people to see how hurt she was by what he had done.
But why can't we go another day?
I said I'm going to drive you into school tomorrow, and that's final.
Now Nikki's parents are in the way.
Nikki's solution to this problem was to murder her parents that night.
I'm off to the church now, honey.
All right, sweetie, I'll see you later tonight, all right?
Mother and daughter are alone.
She was thinking, I'm going to kill my mom and dad, and then I'll have a clear run in the morning. I can drive to school, kill him, and there didn't seem to really be a plan after that.
Nikki was in the kitchen doing dishes. She reached in and she grabbed a large butcher knife. She checked the knife to see if it was sharp enough. She believed it was. She walked up behind her mother. As she drew the knife across the throat, she realized the knife wasn't sharp enough to cut deep enough.
Billie Jean is just pleading for her life. It must have been absolutely terrifying. You're in your own home with the daughter that you've nurtured since she was a couple of months old. This girl had completely turned on her. She's telling Nikki that she loves her, telling her that she needs help, begging her to stop.
Are you dying?
Her mother said, yes, Nikki, the life is going out of me, but you'll still go to heaven. She placed the knife in her 2 more times, and her mother was motionless.
But murder isn't as easy as Nikki hopes. And she's only a third of the way through her plan.
She was going to clean up and hide her mother, and then wait for her father to come home, and she was going to ambush him as he came through the door.
But Nikki has lost her will.
Nikki realized it had been too difficult emotionally, and she was not going to be able to kill her father. She gave up and called the police.
I just killed my mother. This is too crazy.
Sergeant Paul Firm is one of the first at the scene.
She was crying. She had a t-shirt on, a pair of shorts, and there was a lot of blood on her legs, her arms, and her hands.
The exhausted girl immediately confesses.
Get your hands up!
We didn't even have to question her. She started at the beginning of what, and just went right through all the facts in very, very detailed account. It was chilling.
What starts as a war against her lover destroys her family.
Nikki had one singular motivation. It was to stop the pain that she was feeling because Carlos dumped her.
In her trial, Nikki pleads not guilty on the grounds of insanity.
No one ever disputed that Nikki Reynolds had serious psychological problems. The question really became was she insane at the time of the murder? Did she understand what she was doing, and did she know right from wrong?
The jury decides she does. In 2001, Nikki Reynolds is sentenced to 21 years behind bars for second-degree murder.
I hope Nikki gets lots of effective psychotherapy in prison. She's going to need it to deal with what she did to her mother, and she's going to need it if she has any chance of being safe among us in the future.
When a wife is unfaithful,
she wanted everything for herself.
I'm leaving.
Relationships
I can't live like this anymore.
are destroyed.
She was the mastermind. She was the one telling them what to do.
And there are casualties, sometimes fatal.
She has no regard for human life.
In 1997, Bridgeville, Delaware.
You're late.
I had to work back and then do the shopping.
A 20-year marriage hits rock bottom.
Well, you can't expect me to sit around here all day watching
An endless struggle to make ends meet
You're hopeless, John.
takes its toll.
Linda Lou, you have got to stop hitting me.
There was a lot of arguments, a lot of conflict between Linda Lou Charbonneau and John Charbonneau. And I think it was over silly, petty things.
Linda Lou Charbonneau has had enough of life with husband John. His heart condition means he can't work.
Really, the only income for the household was the Social Security that John Charbonneau was receiving.
Linda Lou wants a better life and doesn't look far.
Hey, honey, Look who's come to visit us. It's Billy.
Oh, hi there, Billy.
Hey, Linda.
She turns her attention to her husband's nephew, Billy Sproats.
Sure.
My, your hair's grown. Really suits you like that.
Billy Sproats was in love with Linda Charbonneau.
You should come around more often.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Linda Lou shocks her family by moving in with Billy, who's 10 years younger.
Do you have time for it?
But I don't think Linda Lou Charbonneau actually loved Billy Sproats. I think Linda Lou Charbonneau used Billy Sproats for her own gain.
But like his uncle, Billy doesn't have a job. And his lack of means soon turns his new wife against him.
This isn't working, Billy. The electricity is out again. I can't believe
But then she realized maybe that wasn't so much better after all.
I can't do this anymore.
They couldn't even pay the electric bill.
Money. At least when I was with John, there was regular money coming in. But here, nothing. No, no, it's over. I'm going back to John.
She was just very cold, and she wanted everything for herself.
Incredibly, her first husband takes her back with few questions.
I don't think Linda was particularly capable of love, but he did offer her something she needed. His money.
Linda Lou never wants to lose his Social Security again. She has a plan. She convinces her daughter Melissa and her boyfriend Willie Brown to help.
I think she was brainwashed by Linda Lou Charbonneau, her mother. Basically, she would do anything that she asked her to do. They were very close.
September 23rd, 2001.
What was that?
Someone's breaking into the house. Come on, take
Melissa proves her loyalty to her mother.
Two things strike me as unusual about a mother eliciting her daughter's help to kill her husband. Number one, that mom felt okay in asking. And number two, that the daughter felt okay in helping.
Please help me.
This was not a normal family.
Terrified and barely conscious, John's ordeal is only beginning. September 23rd, 2001, Bridgeville, Delaware. Linda Lou has orchestrated the murder of her first husband, but is keeping her hands clean for now.
Please, don't do this. You're not gonna let him do this to me.
He was alive, and he was just actually begging for his life.
Melissa and her boyfriend, Willie Brown, finish off her stepfather.
Melissa was sitting in the car listening to country music.
With a regular money flow coming in, Linda Lou runs back to husband Billy.
Hold on, Ray. Oh, Billy, can you take that box out for us?
Why does this box got blood all over it?
During the move. That's how the
But
blood
with
got
his
on it.
uncle missing, Billy is suspicious.
He discovered a box that had a significant amount of blood on it, and he kept asking questions about it.
Cut her leg. When?
Keep your mouth shut about the box.
Billy decides to share his suspicions with the police.
I'm concerned about my uncle, John Charbonneau.
John Charbonneau?
As I haven't been able to reach him for at least 2 weeks.
Why are you so worried for?
Well,
In the back of his mind, I think he was suspicious that his Uncle John had met with foul play.
I'm concerned something may have happened to him.
Okay,
That was the time that Linda Charbonneau decided something needed to be done about Billy because he was asking too many questions. And she thought, he was getting too close.
He knows too much. He's getting too
Linda
close.
didn't have much of an education. What she did know was people
I'll phone him. I'll ask him to meet me at his house.
and how to manipulate them.
You know what to do?
She was a scholar at that.
October 17th, 2001. Linda Lou strikes again.
She was the mastermind. She was the one telling them what to do.
Hey, Linda, you here?
She put him in a trap, essentially.
He was beaten with a wooden handle that had D batteries taped to the outside of it. There was a lot of blunt force trauma to the head and stab wounds also.
He's still alive.
Linda is a cold, heartless person. She has no regard for human life.
Billy Sprouts was not dead at the time that he was buried. He was actually buried alive.
Linda Lou thinks she's solved both her problems.
don't worry. You won't be able to get out from under there.
But she hasn't counted on the police. They now have 2 missing persons, and the common link is Linda Lou. It's not long before they flush out the truth.
The daughter ratted out her mom.
Willie Brown also admits his involvement and leads police to the grave of John Charbonneau.
Willie Brown, during his interview, basically said that he killed John Charbonneau at the request of Linda Lou.
Boyfriend Willie Brown gets 2 life sentences with no chance of parole. Linda Lou's daughter, Melissa, is also found guilty and sentenced to 25 years.
Melissa explained that she had a role in it as well, but it was her mom who was telling them what to do, how to carry it out. She's the one who lured her husbands to their death.
In May 2007, Linda Liu pleads guilty to second-degree murder. She is sentenced to a maximum of 20 years in the Women's Correctional Institute, Delaware.
How lacking can a woman's life be that killing two people just to secure about $1,000 a month Social Security check was worth the murders?
Linda Liu Charbonneau is eligible for parole in 2017.
Linda Charbonneau may be out of prison in a few years. She could be your neighbor. She could be your babysitter. She could be your girlfriend. Just make sure she doesn't become your wife.
Why do you have to drink so much?
A common domestic argument. Parents disagreeing on how to discipline their
I
children.
am taking away your TV and video game privileges. Get to your room. I said, get to your room.
It should be easy to resolve, but not in this family.
Why are you always taking his side?
I'm not taking sides. I just think you're overreacting.
The tension was growing in their household, and it went over the top.
Because she was a woman pushed over the brink.
Hey, boys, please.
California, 1999.
Settle down, please. Settle down.
Cora and Xavier Caro are active members of the Santa Rosa Valley community.
They were very close. They went on a lot of family vacations. They went to movies a lot. They did a lot of things together, especially going to church. They were a very religious family.
Well, look, we can certainly help out on Saturday, can't we, dear?
Sure we can, yeah.
Cora's a busy mom with 4 young boys under 12.
Boys, I was going to ask if you wouldn't mind baking some of those amazing cookies of yours.
It'll be my pleasure. You let me know what else I can do, okay?
But she is always ready to lend a hand.
I'll see you on the weekend.
Thank you very much.
This was a woman we knew from classroom volunteering and from church activities. We always saw her giving high fives with her children and hugging them. She was, by all accounts, a loving mother.
Well, I'll see you in about a month.
The couple live and work together.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Baker. It's good to see you again. Oh, he's quite the taskmaster, my husband. He's got me shackled under the desk here.
I'll take the shackles off.
He is a doctor, and she's his office manager.
Bye-bye.
She deserted her nursing career and became his office manager. Her husband and sons became her whole life.
But behind the perfect facade, Cora's hiding secrets.
How can we owe so much money?
We've had a lot of expenses.
She's a thief. In just 1 year, she has siphoned off $100,000 from the medical clinic.
Babe, we need it. I'm not letting you anywhere.
He discovered that his practice was deeply in debt.
Credit cards, I've had enough.
After everything I've done for you for all these years.
He became incensed when it turned out that she was funneling money from the office accounts to her parents.
And Cora has another problem: alcohol.
She was drinking a lot. She became depressed. Her husband finally talked her into trying some antidepressants.
Cora's problems were far deeper than could be treated simply with a pill. Cora probably needed hospitalization.
Cora isn't the only one with secrets. Xavier is an adulterer.
He had an affair with a biofeedback technician who worked in his office.
Cora found out, and it crushed her.
And she has something else to fear.
She found a worksheet that he and his attorney had recently compiled, and it was a divorce attorney. And it was at that point that she realized this could happen, and this is real.
Cora's world had fallen apart. Not only was her husband leaving her, she had been replaced, in her mind, by another woman.
Thinking she is about to lose her marriage, Cora threatens to harm herself.
She was confiding to a friend on the phone that she would be better off dead, and that she was holding a gun at that moment.
Please sit down.
She believed her life was over. She was going to lose everything.
What is it?
A concerned friend goes to see Xavier.
She talked about killing herself.
She wouldn't do that. She wouldn't.
He thought that she was just being overly dramatic.
She's a drama queen, you know that.
But he was concerned, apparently, about this incident where she confided to her friend that she'd be better off dead.
Xavier tries to convince his wife to seek professional help.
Cora could not see up. She was so far down, she believed her life was over. She was going to lose everything. And she was in a black, crushing depression.
Cora has her own plans. A modern-day tragedy.
When people are in that frame of mind, they don't think correctly.
In the late 1990s, Santa Rosa Valley, California,
Cora, you cannot be serious.
Xavier and Cora Caro's marriage is falling apart.
Everything I've done for you for all these years.
She's been stealing from him. He has been having an affair. And now they're living on a razor's edge. It won't take much to push them over. November 22nd, 1999.
It was in the evening, and they had just had dinner.
What are you doing?
They were drinking margaritas, and one of their sons came downstairs.
Dad, don't you think you've had enough?
The boy mouthed off a little, and that's when a fight broke out over disciplining this boy.
I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
To the office.
However, the fight they ended up having was much more extreme than that.
No! Don't you leave me. Don't you leave me. No! Don't you leave me.
He was going to his office to cool down and to do some work.
What is it?
Why would he answer? Cora, I'm not gonna talk with you when you're drunk.
In Cora's mind, Xavier has left her forever.
She had something like 1.5 times the legally permissible amount of alcohol in her system. She also had some drugs. She became very robotic and cold.
That's what I've always admired about you, Xavier. You always know the difference between right and wrong.
She was machine-like. That gave him a chill, and he ran home.
Down, boys. Smile for me.
Cora gets her children ready for bed.
Every night, Cora would tuck her kids in and she'd put a little Bible underneath their pillows.
She had made the decision and she was going through the motions until the time when she could carry out the plan.
Jesus, no!
Xavier arrives home too late to stop Cora's madness.
There was his wife with a gun by her side, bleeding from the head. She wanted to die, so she shot herself in the head, and he discovered her body.
But where are the children?
My partner and I were the first initial responders to the scene.
Deputy Tony Totino will never forget the night he is called to the Caro's house.
We could hear him crying. He just seemed like the whole world had kind of crashed down around him.
Police quickly put the puzzle together.
She went upstairs to where the family's bedrooms were.
8-year-old Michael and 5-year-old Christopher are sound asleep.
She shot each of them by holding the gun to their heads. The tragedy just hammers you.
I think it was horrendous in the fact that 3 small children, and you see them, and they've been basically cut down in the prime of their life. You know, life had been taken away from them.
Pulling the trigger on their little heads was actually just perfunctory to the goal of getting them and herself where she felt they needed to be. And that was gone.
She had some very deep pools of insecurity and anger and all kinds of turbulent passions in her life before the killings, but came out most obviously and most explosively when she held the gun to each of her children's heads.
The only child Cora spares is baby Gabrielle.
He was in his crib, and maybe she just couldn't bring herself to do that.
Incredibly, someone else survives. Despite a horrific head wound, Cora lives to face justice.
Some people kill their children and then they make a very half-hearted suicidal gesture. That isn't the case here. She shot herself in the head. Very few people survive that.
Cora initially enters a plea of insanity, but against her lawyer's advice, withdraws it. She is convicted of the brutal slaying of her 3 sons and is sentenced to death. She currently awaits execution in a California prison.
I don't think Cora was born to kill. She's on death row for this desperate, horrible act because she was a woman pushed over the brink.
A little boy is missing his father. He hasn't seen him for days.
Bradley, get out of that dirt! Mom, I'm having fun. No, get out of that dirt.
But Daddy is much closer than he thinks. In Houston, Texas, early in her life, Susan Wright is a carefree woman.
2 pictures emerge of Susan. Yes, she was a topless dancer, but people also described her as sort of your hometown girl. She was a cheerleader, that she wasn't this sort of trashy person.
After a short stint in a strip joint, Susan becomes a waitress and beguiles the man of her dreams, Jeff Wright.
They had a very romantic and intense courtship, and he showered her with presents. They married when she was pregnant with their son.
She's quite the cook, ain't she?
In 1999, the Wright household is a picture of happiness. Charming Susan, the perfect host.
Thanks all for coming.
Susan felt that she had to present this sunny picture to the rest of the community.
She would participate in gatherings in the neighborhood. She had friends in the neighborhood.
But very early in the marriage, Susan is unhappy.
Susan and Jeffrey's marriage started out sweet and loving and tender. It did not end up that way.
Jeff is not measuring up as her ideal husband.
Woo-hoo! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that ass, man! That's the girl.
Jeffrey had a real dark side. Jeffrey had a drug problem, but said he had it under control.
Bring it on! Come on! I told you this place is great, man.
People said that he continued to do drugs, including crack cocaine, that he would go off and have these threesomes with strippers, that he was an abusive husband.
Okay! Come to daddy.
Home becomes a battlefield. Husband and wife, the combatants.
What the hell have you been doing all day?
Raising 2 children?
Susan claimed that Jeffrey constantly criticized her, that the house had to be in perfect condition all the time.
Where's my dinner?
It's in the oven.
I'm sick of working all day, working hard for this family while you sit on your fat ass watching soap opera.
You call getting drunk working, do you?
And she tried to comply.
You had a problem with me having a few drinks after work, haven't you?
A few drinks? What a joke! You're a drunk!
According to Susan, their relationship became at first verbally abusive, and then Jeffrey became physically abusive.
I hate you.
You just try it and see what happens.
But if Susan's being abused, she never tells the police.
There were never any official reports made by Susan alleging any abuse or violence between her and Jeff.
He's been hitting me again.
Susan says she couldn't leave him because as a Christian, she didn't believe in a divorce, and she also feared that he would take away their children.
What can I do?
To Susan, there is only one way out. On the night of January 13th, 2003, Susan will be the dominant one. She is luring Jeff into a trap.
I don't think that Jeff wanted a divorce or wanted out, but I believe Susan probably did, at least that night.
She is not making love to her husband.
You do this more often.
She is taking control.
Kinky, ain't it? What's he gonna do with that?
She was really angry.
Ah! What are you doing that for? Get off me!
In Houston, Texas, married couple Jeff and Susan Wright are good at keeping secrets.
Quite the cook, ain't she?
Nobody knows their marriage is in trouble.
Jeff was proud of his relationship, and as well as Susan, they both defended their relationship during any kinds of troubled times, according to their families.
You call getting drunk working, do you?
This started out as a very passionate relationship, but became a very controlling one, allegedly.
I hate you.
You just try it and see what happens.
Susan now wants to take control permanently. The bondage is not for kinky thrills.
Ah! What are you doing that for?
candle wax had been melted and dripped on Jeffrey's scrotum.
What are you doing? Susan! Susan, what are you doing? Susan! No!
The first place Susan stabbed Jeffrey was in the eye.
But they are not alone in the house.
There was a knock on the bedroom door. It was Susan's little boy. Susan put on her robe, got him back to sleep.
Hey, sweetie, what's the matter? What was I doing? It's just Daddy and I playing a game. Why don't we get you back to bed? Okay?
And then she went back to the bedroom and resumed stabbing her husband.
She went and got a second knife and continued to stab him.
Are you ready for some more, honey?
Susan stabbed her husband at least 196 times, almost 50 times, in the face and neck.
Do you like that, honey?
Not any single one of the cuts or stabs would have caused the death. So this man's death would have taken a long time and would have been in all likelihood quite painful, quite excruciating.
Jeff Wright eventually succumbs to his numerous wounds. His death, brutal overkill.
This is one of the most, if not the most, violent murder I've ever seen of a woman to her husband.
This is an upfront, very personal type of murder. This is the sort of thing, particularly with the mutilation and the cuts to the genitals, that tells you that the perpetrator had a sadistic streak to them, or that they truly wanted to punish the individual they were cutting.
She didn't just want him dead, but wanted him gone, obliterated, wiped off the face of this earth, wanted him punished, wanted him to cease to exist.
Susan buries her husband in the backyard, their children's playground. Then starts calling everyone she knows.
I'd just been to boxer practice, so it was all aggressive. And he'd been drinking.
She talked to Jeff's family on the phone and told them that, he had become violent and had left the house.
He punched me in the stomach and he kicked me.
Police think they are dealing with routine domestic violence.
Oh, he just drove off.
She claimed that he attacked her, had attacked the children.
No.
And she went and filed a report with the police and even showed the police the wounds that she said she suffered during their fight.
I just want to
For friends and family, it is a complete shock.
We never had anybody come and say they witnessed any violence between those two.
The picture Susan paints isn't the Jeff anyone knows. And within days, the family becomes suspicious. Then, Susan cracks.
She was talking to many people, including her mother, and her stories just weren't adding up. The mother started cooperating with police, and finally, Susan admitted that this wasn't just a fight.
He didn't really run away.
What do you mean?
He's dead.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You're overreacting.
That she did stab him many times and did bury him in the backyard.
He's buried in the back of our house. I didn't know what else to do.
The grave isn't hard to find. Jeff's body reveals this isn't a simple murder, but a prolonged, torturous ordeal.
197 incised wounds, stabbing, and cuts were identified. The medical examiner says there were probably more. They just can't be documented because they were just repeatedly in the same location. There's no doubt that Jeff suffered for a period of time while his own wife administered those blows. He was aware of who was doing that.
Susan confesses to stabbing her husband, but claims special circumstances.
She claimed that he attacked her, had attacked the children, and that she killed him in self-defense. That was her claim.
The jury doesn't believe her. In March 2004, Susan Wright is found guilty of murder. She is serving 20 years in prison. Was Susan a battered wife who finally gets her revenge? Only she can say.
Even if you are in a bad marriage, even if you are married to a monster, murder's not the way to go. Society will only forgive you to a point. If you kill somebody, you become just as bad as the person you killed.
I can understand most of this murder, but in the end, the extreme brutality and overkill is a little hard to take.
The quest for perfection can be difficult.
She thought she should be with the Anointed One.
That's great.
Hard to achieve and full of disappointment.
It ended up something that was ultimately very, very dangerous.
In the late 1970s, in the town of Olathe, Kansas,
After the resurrection,
love blossoms.
Which sea?
Sea of Tiberias.
That is correct.
David Harmon meets Melinda Lambert.
Now, whoever answers the following question correctly will be the new
They met at Bible camp, where David was a really athletic, big, smart boy. He was a Bible quiz champion.
pilot offered to release one prisoner. Which
He was really, really sought after. He was a catch there.
be released? Joseph, I think you did first.
It was Annas.
Her father was this major religious figure in the evangelical church.
I think it's Barabbas.
Congratulations. You are the new Nazarene Bible champion.
Their community has high expectations of the promising couple who marry young.
At the time, function of those in the church and on this earth is to live their lives achieving a state of perfection that Jesus achieved.
Right. Honey, it's fantastic.
But even a golden couple can lose their shine.
Keep making some more of those. They're gonna be gone in seconds.
Obviously, a state of perfection is a hard thing to achieve, and even the attempt can cause certain problems along the way.
Yes, 3 p.m. will be fine.
Into their pious world walks temptation.
Yes, we'll see.
Star University student Mark Mangelsdorf.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Mark. I'm the student body president.
What can I do for you, Mark?
Well,
He was considered to be this superstar there at the university. He's a really smart kid. He's president of the student body. He was a handsome guy.
Tomorrow at 10?
10 a.m. works for me.
Melinda had a friendliness that seemed fuel injected.
I hear you've got quite a lineup this year.
It's gonna be the best one yet. Will you be coming?
I wouldn't miss it.
She'd lean in close, she'd giggle at what you said, she'd put her arm on your forearm when you talked. And he was kind of smitten by her.
Married Melinda won't break her sacred vows. But she does want Mark close by.
Melinda introduced Mark to David, and they became a trio of close friends.
Bless us, O Lord, for these your gifts, which we are about to receive.
This relationship allowed Melinda to have innocent time with Mark, with no one suspecting how she deeply felt for him.
How was the response to Revival Week?
Oh, incredible. The dean said-
But secret desires take a toll on her marriage.
It's great.
What Melinda got in her husband David wasn't what she wanted.
I just can't believe that I would promote someone who's been there for 2 months when I've been there for 2 years.
It really sucks, man.
She thought she should be with the anointed one.
Who won the game?
I did, I think.
David wasn't delivering.
Melinda and Mark don't have an adulterous affair. They start something more dangerous.
Hey, Mark, still off the hockey tonight?
Yeah, sure thing.
An obsession.
Her intentions were to be as close to Mark for as long as she could. What form this would take, I don't think even she knew at the time.
Melinda's desire is to be with Mark.
I can't do this anymore. Not while David is my husband.
But it's an unforgivable sin.
What if you weren't married anymore?
You know divorce isn't an option.
If you were heavily involved in a church, a divorce was very much frowned upon, would be a gross understatement.
We have to do something. I love you.
I love you too.
There is only one saving grace.
If David was to... If he died, then we could be together.
You've got all that pressure to not show any sort of faults or any kind of sin. As twisted as it sounds, it's a lot better to be the widow Harmon than to be the divorcee Harmon.
For Melinda's holiness, David must go. (1982) in Olathe, Kansas. 25-year-old Melinda Harmon is unsatisfied with her husband, David. The preacher's daughter has strong desires for Star University student Mark Mangelsdorf.
Melinda saw in Mark sort of a way out or a way toward a life that she had originally wanted. David stood in the way.
Divorce is a sin, according to Melinda's church. She plans for something more acceptable: becoming a widow.
Some women see divorce as a sin, but murder is okay.
"22-year-old Mark is willing to kill David and make it look like a home invasion.
David Harmon never saw his assailant, never woke up, and didn't know what was going on.
He he bludgeoned David. 7 or 8 blows from a crowbar.
There was an extreme amount of overkill.
His head was crushed, and the eyeball, her husband's eyeball, popped out of his head and rolled along the floor. About an hour later, Melinda, with only a light bruise on her cheek, went running to neighbors. She told the neighbors that 2 black men had broken into her apartment, beat David to death, and knocked her unconscious.
They said they wanted the keys to David's bank. That's all I heard before they hit me.
And the intruders, how many were there?
2.
It was very, very circumstantial case. It was what I used to call an eyebrow raiser.
And they were both black men?
Yes, that's right.
When you hear the evidence, you kind of think, wow, that kind of stinks. But, an eyebrow raiser won't get you past proof beyond a reasonable doubt.
My friend's here. Can I go?
People began to talk. They began to talk about the frayed edges of Melinda and David's marriage. They began to talk about the strange closeness of Mark and Melinda.
With suspicion swirling around them, Melinda and Mark can't risk being together.
The last time they spoke was at the funeral.
Their crime of passion drives them apart forever.
I think Mark and Melinda were so clouded by their feelings for each other, they didn't think this murder out well. They didn't realize that after it was done, they really wouldn't be able to be together in that small town.
Melinda and Mark marry and raise families with different spouses.
She, the wife of a successful cosmetic dentist and the mom of 2 beautiful kids, and Mark on to Harvard Business School. This couple, who plotted and executed a murder that defies description, were able to have such successes in their lives and careers.
In 2002, prosecuting attorney Paul Morrison is asked to reopen the cold case. With no new evidence, it is a stab in the dark.
The Olathe Police Department met with our office and decided that we were going to send a team to talk to Melinda Raish and just hit her up cold.
Can I get you tea?
I've been reading through your statements. I need to ask you some questions.
When the detective arrives, he finds Melinda willing to talk.
Did you lie then? Did Mark kill your husband?
Her story changes.
You need to find yourself on the right side of this investigation.
She points the finger at her former lover.
All I saw was the shadowy figure of a man.
She starts telling the tale and she talks about the guy as opposed to the guys.
I knew in my heart it was Mark.
And she had the sense that this man was Mark. 2 black guys were suddenly off the hook.
Their 20-year secret is finally out.
She turned on him, and I think that's why Mangelsdorf eventually pled, because he knew that she was going to testify against him, and he knew that she was going to talk about his role in this.
Mark Mangelsdorf pleads guilty to second-degree murder and is sentenced to 10 to 20 years. In 2005, Melinda is found guilty of first-degree murder. For agreeing to testify against Mark, it is reduced to murder too. She also receives 10 to 20 years in a Kansas prison.